feel like the man. Niggas be hating, I know that they fans. But with the state, they know who I am. How you going up if it be your man? He makes me like a ball. I can't go outside, no. Bro, I can't run no more. Yeah, that is the past, though. I need my diamonds fall, but that shit on pause.
Personal style. Now, personal style is one of the most talked about terms in fashion and clothing. Now, with personal style being one of the most talked about terms in fashion and clothing, it still gets misinterpreted and misconstrued. Whether you're just now getting into fashion or you've been into fashion for a little while, I still feel like there's a lot of people that don't understand the term personal style. They don't know what personal style is. They don't know where you get it from. They don't know where it comes from, and they don't know how to develop a personal style. And in today's video, we're going to be answering the question of why your personal style is only personal to you and why you're the only person that can find your personal style. Now, back to those few questions that I just talked about of what is your personal style, how do you find it, where does it come from, and how you develop it. There's only one answer, one true answer to this question, and the answer to this question comes from within. The only person that can find your personal style is you. Nobody else can tell you how to find your personal style. I'm pretty sure y'all done seen videos all over social media of creators making videos on how to find your personal style. How do you do this and how do you do that? And I'm here to tell y'all all those videos is honestly bull crap. It's all bull. Like, shout out to all the creators that done make content on these videos. Y'all make great content, but I'm here to tell these people the honest God truth. Those videos are all bull crap. Nobody can help you find your personal style. The only person that can find your personal style is you. Whatever they're telling y'all in these videos on how to find your personal style, y'all don't really realize that they're telling you how they found their personal style. Things that they did throughout their personal style is not gonna work the same exact way as you. Now, when we're talking about personal style, your personal style is your self-expression. Your personal style is built off of things that you like, not what other people influence you to like. Your personal style is built off of what you like and what you want to wear. You can go out there and pull influence from some of your favorite influencers, but it's the way that y'all pull y'all influence from these influencers. A lot of y'all don't understand that influence from somebody and copying somebody are two different things. It's easy to copy somebody's entire style or copy somebody's entire outfit and identity over pulling inspiration and finding your own way to really feel it around your style. You can easily go out there and see somebody on social media, see things that they like throughout their style and start trying to copy their exact outfits, or you can take the time out your day to actually analyze their styles. And when you're analyzing styles, you're pulling certain things from their styles that really stand out to you, and then you go to another influencer, you do the same thing that you did with the previous influencer, and then I will tell y'all to do another influencer and do the same thing that you did with the previous two influencers by analyzing their styles, finding different things that you like throughout their styles, pulling key elements out their styles, and then bringing these key elements together and start mixing and matching different styles together to really start helping y'all form a personal style. Now, I'm not telling y'all how to find your personal style. I'm influencing y'all, and I'm giving y'all different ways that y'all can actually look into finding your personal style. But like I was saying, those videos that y'all are seeing on social media, those videos are not there to help you, bro. Those videos are honestly here just to tell you how they found their personal style. And if you do decide to look into these videos, I'm telling you, you're gonna end up dressing exactly like the people that you are watching on the camera, and you're not going to be finding your own identity, and you're going to be copying exactly what they're doing. Now, that makes me go into my next topic of why your personal style is only personal to you and why only you can find your personal style. And I want to talk about fashion trends. Now, I talked about fashion trends a lot on the channel in previous videos. Y'all probably get tired of me talking about fashion trends, but fashion trends is another big reason as to why a lot of y'all lack finding your personal style, and y'all don't honestly know how to develop a personal style and where the personal style comes from. Now, there is nothing wrong with fashion trends. I live up to this day. Fashion trends make up fashion. Fashion would not be where it is today if it wasn't for fashion trends. But it's about the way that y'all interpret these fashion trends into y'all styles or into y'all real life situations that honestly mess up the process of finding your personal style. This is why y'all lack personal style, personal expression, personal taste. This is why y'all lack all of those different things. Y'all lack all those different things because y'all simply look into trends blindly. Y'all just look for what trends are popular and y'all are not really analyzing these trends, and y'all are just hopping into these trends because they are the hottest things at the moment. And that's where a lot of y'all honestly mess up at. There's nothing wrong with you liking a fashion trend, but like I've told y'all in a lot of my previous videos, if you like a fashion trend, before you decide to buy into a fashion trend, you always want to ask yourself these few questions. Is this something that I actually like? Is this something that could really resonate around my style? Is this something that I could actually use to really help elevate my style? And is this something that I'm only wearing right now in this time frame because this trend is popular? You always want to ask yourself these questions before you decide to dive into a fashion trend, because when you separate yourself from the trend, you're going to be wearing this trend regardless of the trend being in style or not. And that's what makes fashion fun, and that's what makes you find your own ways to really style this specific trend that is popular at this specific moment. Like, let's say for instance the Timberland trend. I done talked about this trend a lot on the channel in the past because this is one of the biggest trends over the last few years. A lot of people dived into the Timberland trend because that trend was popular at a specific moment. A lot of people wasn't wearing Timberlands because they actually liked it and they actually liked the style, different cool combinated outfits with this trend. A lot of people dive into this trend because of social media and TikTok. I'm pretty sure y'all all seen the videos on TikTok of people saying how to dress like Lil Yachty with the baggy pants, the jackets over jackets. Y'all seen it all over TikTok. It was all over TikTok from 2023, 2024, and a little bit throughout 2020. That's why I said it's one of the biggest trends over the last couple years. But this trend showed a lot of authenticity, and it didn't show a lot of people being their exact self. A lot of people was only diving into the trend because the trend was popular. And now in today's date in 2026, you rarely see people wearing Timberlands. Now, I'm not saying people aren't wearing Timberlands to this day, because there's still people out there that's wearing Timberlands, like my New Yorkers, people from Chicago. Y'all already know there's still people out there wearing Timberlands. But in my city, in Atlanta, Georgia, you're not seeing Timberlands as frequently as you were in 2024, some parts of 2025 and 2023. But that all goes to show you that a lot of people really lose their identities when it comes to trends, because a lot of y'all are too busy flipping from trend to trend instead of analyzing certain trends that y'all like and actually figuring out, is this something that I'm gonna wear on a day-to-day basis? Is this something that I'm really gonna use to help elevate my style? And is this something that I'm going to wear regardless of it being in trend or not? A lot of y'all are not asking yourself these questions, and a lot of y'all are impulsively buying a lot of things because they are popular at a specific moment, and then once it becomes out of style or not cool to wear anymore, a lot of y'all tend to stop wearing these clothing items. So like I said, female, when it comes to finding and developing your personal style, you're the only person that can find your style. Nobody can tell you how to find your personal style. I can influence you and tell you places where y'all can pull influence from far as personal style. Like, say for instance, we all grew up watching TV. We all watched cartoon shows growing up. We all played video games. We all did the whole nine growing up. A lot of y'all don't realize that a lot of y'all can pull inspiration from y'all outfits from y'all childhood. I can't tell y'all what to exactly go and look at because I don't know what each and every one of y'all watched or played growing up as a kid, but I can give y'all a little bit of my lifestyle growing up as a kid. I did indeed look into the cartoon character shows. Like, say for instance, one of my favorite shows, even though it was a little bit before my time, was Hey Arnold. That was one of my favorite shows of all time. We all know how Arnold dressed. He's a fashion staple. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. But we see how he put together his outfits. He wears like a crew neck on top of he wears a crew neck with some denim jeans, and then he has a skirt on top of the denim jeans with the bulky boots. Y'all know y'all boy Tynotrixh loves to wear the flare denim, baggy denim on top of bulky boots. Y'all already know how it goes. Granted, his jeans might have been skinny jeans, but far as y'all get the whole gist of what I'm trying to say. He influenced the skirts over pants trend. A lot of y'all don't realize that a lot of TV shows that y'all watched and games that y'all watched growing up influenced a lot of trends that are coming back in cycle in today's date. A lot of y'all don't realize that that gets pulled from a lot of the TV shows that y'all watched growing up. But back to Arnold, he influenced the skirts over pants trend, and that trend was pretty popular. It's not as popular right now as it was about two years ago, but that trend was a very big trend, and I just showed y'all how a TV show that you watched in your childhood can influence a trend that is popular or recycled throughout the different years. Now, some of y'all may say Arnold had a quilt on top of the pants and it's not a skirt, but it's the same exact thing if y'all understand where I'm pulling that from. But like I said, bro, I can tell y'all easily where y'all can pull some inspiration from, but I can't honestly tell y'all. I can't sit up here in front of this camera and tell y'all how to go out there and find your personal style, because it's gonna be impossible for me to do that. It's like literally impossible for me to tell you how to find your personal style, because you have to figure out what you like, you have to go wear what you like, and you have to go figure out where you can pull that inspiration from and figure out different things, because we all live different lifestyles, we all grew up different, we're all in different current points in our life. Like, say for instance, I'm in my early 20s right now, right? I'm in my early 20s. So somebody in their 30s is not gonna be dressing how I'm dressing right now. They may be dressing a little bit more formal, a little bit more differently than what I'm dressing right now, because it's about age. Like, clothes don't have an age for what you can actually wear, but during age styles, I feel like a lot of people throughout my age will dress similar to how I'm dressing, and a lot of people older than me may not dress the exact way that I'm dressing. They may dress a little bit more upscale, if that makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, y'all could easily look into a lot of the video games and TV shows that y'all watched growing up, and y'all can find different ways to pull those influences from those games and TV shows. And I'm telling you, you're gonna start to find different ways to really style clothes. You're gonna start to find different ways to really help develop your style, and you're going to be doing your own thing and being on your own route. That's a big thing throughout when it comes to fashion, bro. You have to separate yourself from everybody. That's why I'm telling y'all, y'all can look into fashion trends, but you have to figure out how to separate yourself from the fashion trends. I forgot to mention that the type of music that you are listening to on a day-to-day basis is another way you can really influence your personal style. Now, I'm not saying that just because you listen to cyberpunk and more dark music that you have to dress like a rock star on a day-to-day basis. That's not what I'm saying. If you listen to cyberpunk and more dark type of music, more rock music, some of your style can be based off of the music that you listen to. And if you want to go wear a button up with a tie another day, go do it, because you can wear what you want to wear. It's in your hands. I can't sit up here and tell you that you have to dress basically off of the music that you listen to. So if you listen to hip hop and rap, I'm not telling you that you got to go out there and dress more Y2K. Y'all get the whole gist and the whole nine, and dress like your favorite rappers on a day-to-day basis. That's where versatility comes in. If you want to have Y2K throughout your style, and you also want to dress cyberpunk, more rock, another day you want to dress more preppy, you can do that. I'm just basing it off of how I go by my day-to-day life. Like, people say that I live a rock star lifestyle because of the way that I dress. People say I dress like I'm a rock star, I'm a pop star. I get it all the time, but I don't really listen to cyberpunk and rock music. I listen to all different types of music. So a lot of the music that I watch does help influence my styles, but my styles are not just honestly influenced off of the music categories that I am listening to, if that makes any specific sense. So I hope y'all did indeed enjoy the video. I hope y'all enjoy the ways that I'm going by filming this new content, because this is the first video of 2026. I know I ain't been as consistent, and I'm not even gonna be telling y'all about what's been going on in your boy Tynotrixh's life. We don't got no excuses, but just know that y'all about to start getting a lot more fashion content. I'm not gonna talk too much on it, but feel free to let me know in the comments down below what type of content y'all would like me to bring to the channel, and I will start knocking those videos out for y'all. But without further ado, that is the end of this video. It's been your boy Ty, aka Tynotrixh, and I will catch y'all in my next video.